Hello and welcome to this Capra Commander tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to use our app and drive with the robot, plan missions and so forth. We hope you've seen our first drive video so you know how to turn the robot on and secure your localization. And before we begin, make sure to turn on your remote and put it in ROS mode so that the app is ready to take control. When going into the app, you can enter into the robot and connect. When connected to the robot, you can turn on the joystick, and with the joystick you can remotely control the robot. So now we can start planning our route. For that, we're first gonna zoom a little in here, and then we can place the first waypoint here where the robot is standing. That is done by pressing the icon here to the left. Now a red dot showed up underneath the robot, and when we then start to move along, it will become more clear on the screen. So now I've moved to the next place where I want to place a waypoint. I will press place waypoint again and we'll move along. When placing these waypoints, it's important to note that the robot will drive in a straight line from waypoint to waypoint. So it doesn't matter how you get to the next place where you want a waypoint, it just matters that you place the waypoint where you want to go. Now we'll move back to the start here, and then we'll place our last waypoint close to the beginning waypoint. We've now planned our autonomous route. After having created our path, we can enter our path menu. Then we can press upload and start. Then the robot will start driving the mission. While driving the mission, we can press pause or stop. It's important to note that if you've pressed stop, you need to re-upload the path to be able to start again. And you also need to be within the boundaries to be able to drive. The same happens when you've finished a route as we have now. You need to press re-upload to start again. And once you've re-uploaded, you can press start and the robot will start again. So in the app, you have a few more features. We have the ability to edit and save paths. That is done by pressing the blue line in between waypoints. By pressing that, you get a little menu where you can either set focus, edit path, save path, or delete a path. Also up here in the top, you can get to create new paths or load old paths. Also clear the map if you have multiple paths and want to get rid of them from the map. When driving with the robot, we have a few boundary checks so that we make sure that we're not starting the robot too far away, or if we've paused the route, that we're resuming in the same place as where we paused. So here to show this, we've backed a little bit off from the starting point, which is down here. Then when we press re-upload the path and start, you'll see that the robot is not starting. So if we press above the re-upload button, we can see the exact error message. And here you can see that we're too far away from the first waypoint. So if we manually move the robot a little closer to the first waypoint, press re-upload and start, and the robot will now start driving. The same happens if you've paused the route. You have to come back to the same place as you paused it to be able to resume driving. If you should have forgotten anything or want to read more about the app, there's also the information page inside of the app where you can read about all of the different topics that you see inside of the app. Other than that, I wish you a good drive.